Welcome, Gemini. How are you guys doing today? This is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just feel drawn to this reading, if you feel connected to Gemini, Gemini is the sign of duality. It's the third house, communication. So if you're feeling drawn to finding out a bit more information, knowledge, or even communicating, networking. All right, so Gemini, this is a reading for you. All right, this is timeless. When you clicked on this video, trust that this is the right time, that you have been guided here. The universe is always guiding you by synchronicities. So if you feel guided, trust that this is what your intuition is showing you. There's a design in the plan. You are the creator, the designer. Let's not forget. You make the final calls, the final decisions. You are the big boss, all right? Everything else around you is perception. Just remember that. The Gemini mind is extremely intelligent. And that's why we're 13. Keys, King of Keys, all about information. Really feel like you are opening up this whole new pathway, this whole gate. It's like the key that you've unlocked something within your mind. You've created something out of nothing. And we have the Three of Roses. I just thought third house, an Eight of Roses. So yes, so this is all about, I know, you know what, I was doing your pre-shuffle, Gemini, and I was getting, the Buddha prepares. I really feel that energy. And there's the three again. Yeah, I'm really feeling this three. There's a reason why I mentioned the three in the beginning. I don't usually mention what houses, each sign but I felt like something with that. Things just kind of flow through me. I am a Gemini as well, so I do take in information quite quickly, and I also release it. So sometimes things will, almost like you miss something, right? Because sometimes when you're a Gemini, you have that mind of a Gemini, so creative, so expansive. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy, right? Sometimes can't remember things because your next thought's coming in so fast. All right, so Gemini, let's see. The Buddha prepares. Yeah, it's almost like in this period of stillness within you, even if it's not still on the exterior. I feel like your interior, you're having this moment of collecting information. It's like you are absorbing energy right now. So I suggest that you stay around people that bring you positive. All right. So yeah, so when I was doing the pre-shuffle for you, Gemini, I was seeing cups come out. So we had the Eight of Cups, which is that energy of walking to something brings, it's like you are walking towards your own sun. You're being guided you're seeing this light, and you're no longer trying to fill a cup that has a leak in it, has a hole. It's like you're kind of just like set that down, and you're already walking towards purpose. You're walking towards this sun that's rising, towards the calm waters as well. So walking towards calmer waters. Also had the Five of Cups, which is needing to see something as a positive, not a negative. Sometimes when blocks are put in our way, especially with emotions, relationships, things of the matters of the heart, we have to feel that pull in a different way. And sometimes it does cause a bit of a feeling of wanting something so much to work out, even though it's best not to. We still try to hold on to it. And the Five of Cups is that Pisces energy. Or is it Pisces? I mean, it's Scorpio energy. It's regret. The Eight of Cups is Pisces energy. It's mutable water. and not being stuck in that illusion, the illusion that there is, you'll see later on the positive and you'll be excited about it. But obviously sometimes we don't want to let go of things that we even know that it's just moving on to a new energy. All right, so you're moving on to new energy that brings out your light. It's like this, it's this beautiful new, a beautiful sunrise, you know, coming up, and just feeling that complete release of what was. Because next, after the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and I did see the 9 of Cups, that is your wishes, you know, releasing everything and jumping into, taking this jump into happiness, excitement, releasing all fears, and bringing that fulfillment, that joy. So yeah, when you're walking to this beautiful sunset that is really brightening up this new outlook for you, you're able to leave behind all those cups that had leaks in them, that were never getting filled, and realizing that you don't, at the 9 of Cups, you don't need the cups, because you realize that you have ever-flowing, it's like you're not holding on to any kind of emotion. You're just letting it come as it comes, not trying to keep that cup, trying to hold on to of something, you know. It's releasing any kind of expectations, any kind of burdens, releasing any emotional restraints, and it's having that complete new mindset that there is no need for cups with emotions. We just let things flow. It's wishes come true, wishes granted. Having a complete lighter, like not holding on to anything, a lighter load. Not needing to walk around with all these cups, waiting to see if they get filled. It's like you don't need a cup anymore. You're walking towards the ocean. It's unlimited water. Trusting that you are receiving everything in divine time. The Queen of Scrolls, yeah, so that's like the Queen of Pentacles. So, and we have the Buddha prepares. Okay, so, ooh, 1 of Scrolls on track, and number 1. So yeah, okay, while you're on this track, this new adventure, you're not holding on to anything. You're getting on this track with this new way of looking at things. You're taking the lead role, and with the scrolls, it's like you have that key now that unlocks this information that you're growing. You're taking something very quickly, and you're going on to a completely different, like you're changing the track. Like almost like on a CD. Is a CD or is it a tape? They used to have tracks. You change the track. You know, that track's broken. Okay, let's change the other one. It's like you're understanding the way of life. You're getting on the right track of life. You're now on, you're understanding that leaps need to be taken. And you get on to a different track. And then you adjust, right? And then you're going, and it's growth, and it's beautiful. And I feel like while you're getting on this new track, it seems like a really fast journey with the train, you know, all the different ways that you can go, possibilities, and you're not taking a lot with you. But with this one, you're taking what you need. You're not over-cluttered and having all this extra stuff. You have the essentials, and you're understanding the purpose, what you have this new information that you've been given. And with this, you're able to create something. But I feel like when you're taking this journey, this track, it's taking the journey on the inside. It's the growth, your journey of growth. And when you're at number one is a new beginning. So sometimes it seems scary because you don't have a lot of information, but you have this zest, you have this energy, you have this vitality to take this opportunity, no questions, because you've already completed a cycle, so you've already grown. You've already grown. So this is the seeds that you're planting, but now you have more experience. You've made certain mistakes, and with those mistakes, you've actually grown how to take that, not hold on to that energy, but create a plan how to take the information of the past and to put it into this new time, new way to look at time, new way to invest your time. Look at the clock. Before, I feel like you're really busy doing lots of stuff all over the place. I'm seeing like the octopus legs, you know, you're all over the place, you're doing lots of stuff, but you're not doing anything with purpose. And now this seems like now you're doing quality, not quantity. Investing in value, substance, growing something that may take a little bit longer, but it will grow more buds. So it will be able to grow bigger, stronger, something that will last longer. And this preparation, I feel like that's what you've been doing, this hangman energy. I feel like you've been growing. You've been using this time to uncover, and like undercover with this suitcase, uncover this information. Like almost like you've been given information and you have this map going on this train. You don't know where you're going, but you have the map. You've just never been there before, but you have a map, right? So you're not going there blinded. You're just feeling that, maybe that, almost like I feel like it's energy going through your veins, not going through your body. Make sure with this Virgo, we just had the full moon in Virgo, so make sure that you are setting goals for health and for exercise routines that are a bit more detailed, a bit more goal-oriented, that are not quick fixes. We also have the eclipses coming up. Those are going to be starting on the April 8th. Seeking a greater understanding about what is holding you back. So freedom, independence, and choice. You have choices. Yeah, so it's like you've been given this reward, you've been given this opportunity to succeed, to grow, but it's like, it's not through anything else but through the tools that you already have. So it's like you understand at a higher level of consciousness. The Queen of Scrolls, it's like, yeah, you have the information, you have that Pentacles, you have the abundance, the gift of abundance. So as you've been preparing, and with this 13, if you add that together, it's 4. I feel like you've been really, on the inside, you've been using the unseen energy of Pisces to go within and to uncover things in the dark. You've been in those awkward places where you've been squirmish and not wanting to see the transformation that is coming in. That's why you're staying on this new adventure, on this track, you know, taking the lead role of your life. You've been preparing. Yeah, so it's like you have a map in your hand. You have all this, okay, turn this way, go this way, to get off here, you know, but you're still going there fresh because you've never done it before. But you're on track because it's like you have this new way to grow. Yeah, you've created something, you've unlocked something that you know how to work with the energy of the universe. You have the tools, and now it's like you're accessing the tools. So this is all about, the Magician is your energy, it's Gemini and Virgo. So this Virgo moon, okay, Gemini, I mean, you do share the same planetary alignment. So you have the same planet, you have Mercury. So this is really going to be breaking down choices. Try not to get too stuck in not knowing what to do, that fluttery energy, like not being able to make a choice. There's going to be lots of opportunities, choices. So trust what is your heart desiring. Like you can't fool yourself anymore. This Aquarian energy, Pluto and Aquarius, those reveals, you can't fool anybody but yourself in this life, right? So don't be anyone but yourself, because all you're doing is harming your own growth. And this is that track. It's like you're starting this new adventure, but now you are the leading role. You are the person. There's nobody else at this train station. Like, you hold the information, and you also hold these opportunities to grow. This is Virgo, yeah. You're taking something and transmitting to something else. And you were on pause for a while, and now it's time you're like taking purpose. You're growing this purpose on this new track. But you've been preparing. You've done the inner work for a while. All right, so Queen of Scrolls. Yeah, so the energy is working with you right now, not against you. Trust that you are right where you're meant to be. Trust what you are feeling. Don't possess any energy of, you're very highly intuitive. If you are anybody who has, if you have a psychic gift, they are heightened during March. We also have the new moon in Pisces. All right, so Gemini, you're going to be really feeling that. It's going to be beautiful. I feel like it's going to be opening up these portals to the unseen. You know, the unconscious is going to be activating, and that's what's really going to be giving you here. This is a different way to look at something, and you're getting this information, and you're going, and you can't follow anybody else. It's your own journey. There's nobody else around to follow, and it's divine time. You're meant to grow something that is a give and take kind of energy, something that grows on the inside out, something that is balanced. It feels like it is creating magic, especially with the Magician. And then you see this, the same, it's that figure 8, that eternal, what goes up must go down. So this is the cycles of life. You're being pulled one way, okay, and then it's going to be pulled the other way. So if you're feeling like you're in a jam right now, know that this is the time to go within, that you're being, anything that you feel like you need is being going to be taken, right? The material, so that you can prepare and get yourself on track, all right? It's like to restructure, to get these details, to really focus and see what your mind is giving you. What's the visions that you're feeling? What is the visions? Just need to go within, quiet the outside world, because as like when you go inside, that's when you go on this journey. That's where the journey begins, and you're going to see that it's going to happen on the inside first, and then it's going to come back. But you need to trust in the unknown. Trust that it's not seeing is believing; it's believing is seeing. All right, that you are being shown the sun, and like when I was shuffling and I saw the 8 of Cups, that is walking away from those cups that just don't work for you anymore. Moving towards, and it was moving towards the sun, going towards the calm waters, all right? That is something that is going to work with you better, that is really going to balance out these opportunities. The universe is showing you to be generous to yourself, to be generous to others. Don't give back the same energy. If somebody is giving you negative energy, know that you are a beacon of light, that you are a lighthouse. Don't change yourself into something you're not. Only be that high energy, you know, trust that the outer world can break you. Don't let it. Be resourceful. There's like these pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. And then earlier when I did the pre-shuffle for you, Gemini, all I was seeing was cups. So now I'm seeing like it's already happened. I'm seeing like the emotional, the emotions already happened. The emotions that you didn't want to see. Maybe things that you're holding in regret. You're holding on to, looking at how things were instead of just looking at how things are and how things were, and seeing that there's something there that is not meant to just be looked at as a negative. It's supposed to make you transform, change, and focus on something else. Focus on being resourceful and putting your energy out there. This is 8 of Pentacles is Virgo, working with the energy and really networking, being resourceful, using the tools that you have. You have the tools. And mutable Virgo, I mean, it's healing, it's health, it's studying studying the values, what you put into yourself, how you ground yourself, how you're growing, how are you. It's like this light, these brainstorms are coming on. You're able to see, but you have to be in that energy where you can go within, with that Buddha prepares. And within, you're able to see all these different ways using energy, being focused. You're really breaking it down in different ways of restructuring. It's like growing something that you have, using the tools that you already have, and then branching that out, creating even more ways. It's a mental thing, it's a mind, it's ideas, making strategies and plans, and showing different ways of connecting. It's almost like that scientist energy where you're creating something. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Being very creative. Transforming your mind. And as you're doing this, number 19, that is 1 + 9 is 10, which can be 1 again in the Magician or the Wheel of Fortune. You choose to wait. You're giving these opportunities, and sometimes the opportunities are in these ways that we have the opportunity of seeing something very clearly, so that you can move past it. The cup has a hole in it and you can't fix it. You have to leave that cup behind. Find a new way, right? You can't just keep using the same cup, never getting filled. So it's taking something and restructuring it, strategizing new ways, opportunities to grow, to be abundant, to plant new seeds and invest in your higher purpose. Things that are bringing you fortune, bringing good expansion. It's like, look at the Sun card and the Eight of Pentacles. It's interesting. Because look at that shooting out. It's like mental power. And the Sun is opening a portal from your heart and your mind. Purpose, passion, action, and it's clarity, it's truth, it's being yourself, healing yourself, letting yourself be authentic, and using those ideas, that things that you never really thought of before. But now this is breaking down the energy, breaking down energy that is the Sun. Sometimes we don't see clearly in the Sun. This is being resourceful in allowing your heart to unlock the energy. Six of Pentacles, like memories, nostalgia, being generous, kind, equal. This is freeing yourself, being authentic, seeing your self-worth, and like allowing yourself just to be you creates a new dynamic in the energy. It's Leo. It's sometimes Leos spend a lot of time wanting everybody to be happy. They get a little off track on who they are. So this is giving back to yourself, who you really were, who you were when you were younger. What brought you joy, happiness, youthful, free spirit, being passionate, creative. Allowing your heart to open up creates an awareness of the memories and transforming shifting. It's like you're having a burst of information coming to you, and you're able to take that energy and use it into opportunities to create a new way to use energy, a new way to break open other people's ability to get on track and get on a totally new way of looking at yourself by using the inside, the inner journey is more important. And when you go on that journey, you're able to see that things you didn't see before. And this is allowing you to branch off and use this to create patterns that will expand growth in a completely different way. It's just working with the energy. Just by knowing information or knowing knowledge. And there's a lot of information coming in. To allow yourself to be very open to accept this information. Allow yourself to be calm, on track, and take the lead role on your own journey. And invest in yourself, because these are creating healthy patterns. When you're focused, you're seeing the details, the little details, able to self-express, which allows yourself to give, allows the collective to be themselves, which is an authentic energy. And when you're authentic, it creates a high frequency. And when that frequency is shared between others, it creates a whole shift, a whole new journey for the collective on a personal and on a bigger journey. Look at that Ace of Swords, clarity of a new perception, new perspective. Able to really, your mind is this endless stairs, a spiral of events, and you're climbing, elevating, able to see a higher, something you didn't see before. It's like that lighthouse again. It's like you're a beacon for information. Like Two of Pentacles, again, Pentacles. Taking the energy. It's this growth between the material. Not holding on to anything, not possessing anything. Working with the energy. We have that 6, look at that. Dancing in the storm. Being the light in the dark. And sometimes when it's in the dark and the light, there's too much light. That's when we have to go inside and reset to get on track. There's too much light. We tend to lose who we are because we can't see our lighthouse. We can't see the information doesn't come in because we're being flooded with other. Right. And we have the Chariot. It's moon energy, fast movement. Again, that's intuition. It's working with the magic. Working with the victory. Leaving behind a phase and starting something else, and seeing that anything that makes you feel stuck is all an illusion. Just being tied up in your own mental restrictions. The 10 of Cups, that's complete happiness. You already have the answers. You have the joy. You have the tools that you need to create your own workspace, your own workshop. Don't take anything as you need to hold on to. You are the creator. You can create anything for good and bad. All right, so this is, like, oh, there's the 9 of Cups. See, all the cups came out now. Look at that. Yeah, you are your own inspiration. You're being opened up to this, but you're needing to just balance out anything you feel like you're juggling. Needing to get with that flow, the give and the take, and to release anything. The treasure is that you don't need to hold on to all those cups. you don't have enough hands. You don't need to hold on to anything because you are what you give. So you know that when you're in this energy of the 8, and we have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Swords. So it's that flow of the back and the forth, right? The 8 is eternal. It's infinite. And sometimes you're stuck in this energy, but then you know how to come out of it. It was just to show you something. Lessons are ways to, those lessons, those struggles, anything where you feel tied up, it's just because you are meant to, something else is rushing in. If something is showing you that you're meant to work with something right now, there is the energy to work with. It's opening up something you're meant to see. So not to get stuck and possess anything, to work with the opportunities, to grow. And see what you're meant to accomplish by just releasing. Yeah, all right, so I'm just going to pick a card for what tools can you, the tools that Gemini can use at this time to unlock this information. So we have that preparation, that Buddha, that opening, your awakening, your purpose. Your purpose is on the inside. You are a teacher for many, maybe you don't even realize it. All right, so the tools that you have at this time to use. The horse and the bluebell, modest, fortitude. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. It takes time to start new purpose, new adventure. Trust that takes, you don't give yourself a hard time. Guardianship, yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be, try not to be too reactive. Go with the flow of things. You're webbing, you are webbing, you are creating a new web. There's something unfolding, creative ingenuity, spider and passion flower. Yeah, so there is this new web that you are creating, and it takes time. It takes a great place. Know that you are the creator. Something is growing. So try not to be too protective at this time, that you are growing something that is meant for you. So if you're being too protective, and you may be missing the whole point. All right. So work with the energy that you are, be creative, with the creative again, resourceful. Be strategic in your mind and where you put your web, right? Put it somewhere it's going to grow and it'll last. If it's too windy, and know that you are your own worst enemy. So emotions need to flow through you. That is the hidden treasure, is allow yourself to feel and then release. And yeah, I see it with 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups, yeah. And that is the 10 of Cups. That is the answer, is you have all the tools to unlock. You don't need to hold on to anything. You don't need to, because when you let love in and love flow, it comes and it goes in tides. So don't let yourself get wrapped up in too much. Know that there needs to be that youthful energy. Be playful, Gemini. You are that, look, there's the 2. You are the twins, so you are the masculine, feminine. There needs to be a balance. Get back to that youthful energy. Don't hold on to anything, and know that you are growing something stronger, and it takes a little bit of time. So know that this preparation is something for the long term, and yeah, use the energy that you have as tools, not as weapons. All right, till next time. Bye, Gemini.